Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another installment of the Monday Xfinity series here for Millennium Racing League. I am your host, Private Patton, and joining me up in the booth will be Be Right Racing. Brandon will be coming in a little bit later, but we are so excited to bring you another race for at Darlington. Darlington is going to be home to race number 7 for the the Monday series, with the Sunday race just being done yesterday. Now, of course, the UK Wildcats, Mopal Cat was the winner last night, and because of that, we had a 25% race. Now, if I did my math correctly on this, this will be something a little bit different for these guys because we will have enough for a 50%er. Yes, that means we are going to have 9+ people that will be turning up their engines and racing with us tonight. Hopefully, everyone will have a strategy in mind here because we had a little bit of all over the place yesterday. We had people trying to two stopper. We had people do the one stopper, and even then, do with the one stop try to take four tires, and there were some that took two tires. Now, we also had the no stoppers try to make their way through the field, and unfortunately, the winning strategy, well, I guess I shouldn't say because the drivers could be listening right now. I don't want to give away trade secrets. So, we are in for a doozy of a race tonight. My pick for the race, though. Oh, but I guess before I even should start on that, I want to even talk about how close of a points battle it is. Right now, Nathan, Agent Orange, is the points leader, closely followed by Packers Dynasty in the number 20. He is going to be 31 points on back. And now, neither of them put a time in for this race, so there is actually no, I lied about that. Nathan was the one that put in a time, and Packers was the one that didn't. So Nathan's already going to have the advantage by starting alongside the front row. Cyber is going to be our pole sitter tonight in his third start and third straight pole. Brand is now joining us. How are you doing today, boss?
Pretty good.
Now, I was just talking about the ones to watch for tonight. Of course, and hitting on the points battle here, everyone that was watching last night should know what they should do. So, who are your ones to watch?
I'd say BD, Packers, and Blakey T.
Oh, of
Different
course,
choices.
BD is going to be making his first Xfinity start at Darlington here. Darlington, and him go together like peas and carrots. So BD is going to be racing in the number 74. So he is going to be seeing what he can do. Now, of course, with Blakey T as well. Blakey T unfortunately did have to. Well, he didn't have to. He started a little bit later, so he's on a bit of a deficit, but he is consistently one of the fastest guys out there. Blakey T currently 136 points back right now. He can have a major impact on this race as well. And you said Packers. I was just about to say Packers is 31 points behind, so he is looking for a good night to close in that points battle. After this race, we are 3 races left in the season, and the gap is only 31 points. This is actually the closest championship out of the 3 series so far. So I'll tell you what, we've already did like the little track debrief for Darlington, but I will. I definitely say that in a 50%er, while I set up the lobby, Brandon, talk about what will make a 50% so much different than a 25%.
Is Kate joining us too?
In the booth, or
Yeah. I
not to
say
my
I say
knowledge.
said that. I say said that last night.
Oh yeah, well yeah, but things haven't. I guess he's not on right now, so unfortunately that will be a thing. So yeah, there we go. I apologize about that.
Not true. Payne's getting the lobby set up now.
Oh,
What's up? How you doing tonight, Cade?
I see that I just got booted out of the booth. I see. Come back.
That's what
After
happened when you finished second.
I know, too good for the booth now. Got to focus on other things, I guess. It's all right. It's all right.
No, yeah, I'll be racing next week, so
What's next week? Charlotte?
yeah. But tonight's Darlington. Hopefully some people have some custom throwbacks.
Maybe. Oh. Yeah, I'm too tired to race. I don't feel like racing.
Oh, it's gonna be a 50%. So it's most likely gonna be a two-stopper.
I'd make it one. Fuck it.
It would be what? Um, what, 37 laps each. Make it one stopper.
Yeah, fuck it. Why not? Just ride it slow, bro.
Pull the BS strap.
Yep.
Should be a pretty competitive race. Oh, we got a couple people with custom cars.
Very nice.
All right, guys, can you hear me again?
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
Yeah.
so we actually just got word that Blakey T will not be joining us tonight. We still have enough for a 50%er though, so no matter with that, that is that is just one less person. So we're gonna have 9 people in the race. Of course, we have another new face joining us in the Xfinity series, our Heron 16. You may recognize him from leagues such as ERA, No Name Racing. A very good driver. He's very soft spoken, but he can get his elbows out when he needs to. So I'm going to be watching for him as well. Another person that am going to have my eye on is going to be Kalen. Kalen is really, really good at Darlington. He is one of those that saves his stuff for last, kind of like Packers in a way, if you want a comparison. Kalen is the kind of person that will leave some time on the table and pull out of his pocket like a coupon. So I'm gonna be looking for him as well. Cade, welcome to the booth, man. I apologize. I thought you won't be joining us tonight, so that is why. P2 is that's what you get. That is your reward, not getting invited to the booth.
This one Brandon informed me with, so it's alright. I'm not good enough for the booth anymore.
Oh, you know, you're fine. So we had BS in chat right now saying, "Can we shout out Worst Cod for a good qualifying lap?" Yes, indeed. Worst Cod actually, yeah, golf clap all around. He was having the best qualifying lap of his MRL career so far. Of course, sitting in the Cup Series, he is sitting a really good P12 in points, and in terms of the Monday series, he's sitting fifth in the standing. So he's doing well right now. So good job all around. He is the kind of guy that will um, get his elbows out when he needs to. So one thing, ooh, spicy. One thing that we just saw. Hang on, give me one hot second. We have a development right now. Baseball kid lagged out. Baseball, will you be joining us tonight? Let us know because we may need to drop it down to a 25% if that's the case.
I think he says he needs an invite.
He said he lagged out, so we're gonna see if he will be joining us, and if so,
Yep.
okay. So yeah, he's getting back in. Okay, yeah, I'll drop him another invite. All right. I was about to say, when things like that happen, you can't really predict when you're going to lag out. I mean, shoot, I lost a championship because I lagged out with two to go while leading by half a
Same.
lap. So, um, never going to let that one live down. But forever the one that got away. But
Mine was a full to go. Oh.
with four to go, okay. Well, still, either way, it doesn't feel good when it happens. So you never know when the lag out will happen. So always need to be prepared for it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I also lost the race, so I lagged out with 6 to go.
Oh yeah, that tends to be how it works. By the way, guys, do you have your invites all ready and waiting? Obviously, don't take them yet, but you guys have your invites.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Copy.
Yep.
Come on, baseball kid, join the lobby. Keep this at 50%.
By the way, one thing I want to point out is that for the Cup Series, we are going to be at the Indy Road Course, while the Xfinity is going to be at Charlotte. Now, two very different tracks. Obviously, one is going to be more preferred to race than the others. So, guys, how do you feel about both set of races? How do you feel about Charlotte and for the Xfinity guys, and then Indy Road Course for the Cup guys? While we wait for Baseball Kid to get back in here.
Well, I love Charlotte and Xfinity cars, so I will be racing that. And in Indy Road Course, it's gonna be here, but it doesn't make the most mistakes. We want it to be
Um,
perfect.
Well, the Indy Road Course, everyone in Discord, because I forgot to mute my mic when I asked that question, is saying that the Indy Road Course is a really good place to gain some points because you don't know who and when it's going to catch you on out. Because of that, we have a potential upset here. Of course, the road course masters. I would say Bass and Xander, Goose, U.S.
Mm-hmm.
Trek Enterprise are also really good at road
Lame.
courses. Liam are going to be more towards the front, but one mistake, one um, catch of the grass, and they're going from second, third, fourth to eighth. So who knows? It could be a good indicator on points. It's going to be really pivotal for these guys to practice. And of course, with Charlotte, tire wear is always a thing. You're going to be pitting for tires before the fuel. But yeah, in terms of strat, I mean, I don't want to talk strategy while we're still having a Darlington race, but while we're waiting for baseball, I'm gonna actually see how that's going. What do you guys think
He
about
said he
that
didn't
though?
get an invite. Baseball kid said he didn't get an invite.
I
All
probably
right,
won't race either of them next week, so.
3 invites later. Okay, gotcha.
Because one, I'll be at a bachelor party on the weekend, so I won't be here Saturday night. But, and Sunday, well, I don't race Sunday anyway, so Charlotte. That should be an interesting race.
Baseball said, kid said go ahead.
Charlotte is a tricky mile and a half
It's
beast.
gonna be 25%.
Hell, I raced just to make it a fucking 50%er. If I got to.
Oh, let's see if anyone won from last night. Packers.
Shit, we'll fire up the 8 car and get her fucking airmail to the track.
That is a big moment for this race. Going from a 50%er to a 25%er. Of course, Blakey T had to work, so that is why he's not joining us tonight. That also would have put us over the edge. But with 8 drivers, we are looking at a 25%er. Who was paying attention to last night? That is going to be a thing. So BS himself is saying, who pulls off the BS strat? Well, it didn't work.
Packers.
So
Packers broadcasting. So.
Packers is broadcasting? What?
No, last night he was broadcasting the booth.
Oh yeah, exactly. And Nathan was also in chat. He was watching. He may not have been talking, but he asked me about it. And he is looking to at least. I mean, potentially, we're going to hear a 2-tire stop because he was asking specifically. In particular to what. And one second.
Power did. What paint scheme should I run tomorrow in Atlanta?
All right, we can actually take our invites now. So there we go.
I'm running the playoff scheme.
BS saying, I mean, who tries it, whether or not it will work? Okay, well, that is going to be the key here because obviously Xander and BS tried the no stopper last night, and of course this is very last minute, so people will probably have to change their invites. Not invites, their presets compared to what they had it on originally. But we're gonna see potentially the guys. I feel like the winning strategy though is run it on out and take 2. But some may not be privy to that. They may have to run a 4 tires because their tires just won't go all that way. You know what I mean?
If I was in this, I would not try.
Oh, that's Kalen on pit road. Did he lag out?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, Kalen must have lagged on out. That is unfortunate from there. So, I mean, he will get points for starting. So, I mean, I guess that won't necessarily hurt his overall points total. But that's unfortunate from Kalen right there. But we're going. With that being said, we're going to have the same number as we did last night. We're going to have 7 drivers, and we are green. So Nathan being a very lonely guy up on top right there. But honestly, I think. Oh, where's God? Oh no!
Oh, he's flipping.
Oh,
Where's God?
Where's Kai? Come on, my guy.
definitely did not want the one down.
Oi, oi, vey.
The underdog is
went from hero to 0 right there.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what I'm seeing right now is
in the wall.
Yeah, Cyber actually hitting the wall right there, and that's going to allow for Nathan to get a little bit low, and he hits the wall again. Packers being really, like patient with the 5 right now. Of course, this is only lap 2. Well, I guess 3 technically for the race. But I'll tell you what, I'm seeing Nathan not really hold on back. I think he maybe try and take that 4-tire stop.
Yeah. That's what it looks like.
I say run it what you got, and hit with what you need. awesome.
Pack is definitely one that good.
But I did say I would just try to make it. You know, I'm a very different driver in a very different circumstance.
Well, one thing I'm also seeing as well is Dakota Drake kind of lag on back right now. I think that may be by design. I know him and Nathan talk very frequently, so they talk strategy with each other, and I think we're going to see him try to take the 2-tire stop. Heron as well. Unfortunately, being caught up in Worstcott's mess. This is his first race, which is very unfortunate. First race and already getting caught up in someone else's mistake, and that's not how you want to start your series run.
Worstcott, his strategy now is just limp around the track trying to not make it running out.
I mean, shoot, he's already halfway there. He might as well just try the no tire or the no stopper and see where it goes. But the top 4 are all in a line right now. Packers, of course, looking a little bit low. Packers trying to gain some points on Nathan right now. He needs to finish in front of him. 31 points is what separates him, and with Nathan being the points leader and being in front of him, that gap's only going to be extended. So, guys, question to you. Darlington's really a hard track to points race at, but how would you go about doing it?
What do you mean? What context?
In terms of, like, so you're in Packers' position right now. You're in a 31-point deficit. How do you gain points compared to your rival, who is 2 spots ahead of you right now?
Just pit a little later than he does. Make him use his stuff out front, and you save your stuff. Try to jump him on strategy, and then just get off strategy and go from there.
And sit back, save the tires a little bit.
And
put on his stuff, leaving.
And we know Packers is really good at that. So that's essentially the segue I was trying to get right there, is because the key to last night was UK actually using up Xander a little bit in order to try to get him to use up his stuff a little bit more than normal. But because of that, Xander wasn't able to make that no-stop work. He was 2 laps shy of it working, but he blew a right rear, and that was not exactly how you make a no-tire or no-stopper work from that. So we're going to see how this works out with Cyber now in P2. Packers in P3, and of course Dakota is a little bit farther on back, but he is, I think, like I said, that's by design.
Honestly, I think the best person in the position of the top 4 is BD at the moment.
Oh, I would agree with that. BD in the back of this little train right here. He has the benefit of the draft, so he won't be going anywhere unless he like clobbers the wall. So that's really on him to make sure that he doesn't approach that wall a little bit too closely. But yeah, right now he can just kind of lay on back. He knows the strategy. He knows what works and what won't. So we're going to see how that is. Actually, give me 1 second.
Like BD lost the pack a little bit.
Yeah. He stays in the draft though, he can get back.
Yeah.
Alright, we do have confirmation that Kalen did indeed lag on out, so we just wanted to make sure on that, actually. But yeah, BD, I'm on board with him right now. He did lose the pack a little bit, but that's not a bad thing.
No.
I mean, if your goal is to take a 2-tire stop, then that's you're still well within striking distance. If your job is to take a 4-tire stop, well, I mean, that changes things a little bit. And we're approaching Worstcott right now, who may actually be trying that no tires or that no stopper, but unlike with BS, the front pack has caught him a little bit too soon. BS was in a position where it took him about to lap 30 until the front pack caught him. Worst cod, this is, I'm pretty sure, like lap 13. So we're definitely a lot closer.
But it didn't help me spot out. So.
Yeah, definitely not.
Poor kid will learn one day. Ooh, BD did lose the pack now. I mean, he's still in striking distance, but he's just not in the ground.
Yeah. And like I said, I think that is, like I said, that's not necessarily a bad thing as well. Going and losing the draft like that. Nathan,
well, I mean, he can simply catch back up as Nathan hits the wall.
Nathan hit the wall. That's going to check on up this entire field.
Let's check out.
Knowing worst cod, I'm assuming he's probably just going to give it to him here on the front
I'll tell
stretch.
you one thing, when the leaders get to the lap car here, I experienced this on Tuesday night, not costing me the win, but they need to take out.
Oh, worst cod. Oh, worst cod.
Okay.
Alright, thank you. Alright, I was actually expecting him to kind of just go on to the front stretch right there, but you know, it's still good that he got out of the way. As much appreciated, knowing that this isn't his fight, this isn't his race, and doing what a certain, I know I've had experiences with certain people that you know, just don't really care and they stay in the racing line. So when they know it's and it's not your race, it's nice to see some people just get out of the way. So props to Worst Cod right there. We'll check on in with Dakota and Heron now. Dakota is about a third of the track behind the leaders right now, but like I said, I think that is by design. He's not sliding the tires. He's actually running a very conservative line, so I think he is trying to take that 2-tire stop to effect there. And Heron as well has actually caught on up to Dakota, and we're going to be in striking distance. Heron is pushing his car a little bit more, so I think he's going to be trying that 4-tire stop here. But we're going to see how that works out. Guys, who do you have your eye on right now?
Still the front three.
I think Packers.
Yeah, Packers is in the best position at the moment. Catching more Scott.
I
tell you what,
Packers has the best tires.
I am. Heron is catching more.
Ooh, but Packers may have hit the back of Cyber right there.
On pit road.
BD.
Yeah, that was a little checkup.
So BD, okay, apparently is going to be taking the 4-tire stop because this is this is about halfway throughout the race right now. So BD is going to be taking 4 tires here.
We'll see it that
Brandon, your Project Cars video on Twitter.
We'll talk about that later.
That's awesome.
So right now, with Nathan still in the lead, Cyber and P2, there's, I think Cyber and Packers are very much okay with just riding right now and just seeing who pulls the trigger first. I'm willing to bet money it's going to be Cyber that pulls the trigger first. Because Nathan has already told me about his strategy. He's going to go as long as he need be in order to make 2 tires work. Packers, I know as a driver, is the kind of person that will wait until the last minute to pit, so he's most likely going to be on the same strat. Cyber, though, is a bit of a wild card here.
16 Dakota Drake's going to pit road as well. And the 98.
98 the following lap.
So they're in the full tires now.
Honestly, I think Cyber may pit first, and then it'll be the 51s. But I think Packers needs to pit a lap after both of them.
Well,
So,
that's gonna be the grand plan here. If they're all on the same strat, it's gonna be how aggressive you get on pit road. Oh, Cyber gets wicked loose.
oh, rip.
Oh, and there goes one of the.
Oh, he's going to pit road. He's going to pit road.
I know he got loose and decided.
Yeah, I think he was like. Oh, and Nathan actually hit the wall right there. That's gonna allow Packers to close on in right now. So I think that kind of decided Cyber's fate right there. Hey guys, whenever you get a chance, no rush, but could I have a lap update, please?
I think has a small mid like side after that. Cause he's gonna lose the front two.
Oh, 51
Oh, Nathan coming down pit road.
Good job, Packers. Now you need to pit the next lap,
I
Packers.
guarantee Packers comes next time.
Yep, now Packers
Exactly.
needs to, probably pit this lap. So I'm assuming as we just get a.
Dang, the 98 is catching up to the. I didn't know the 98 could have.
The 98's on 4 fresh field goods. 13 to go. 13 to go. I don't think two tires can make it 13 laps.
That has to be 4 tires.
Oh, yep,
Packers
Packers
good.
is coming down.
Don't
Now, we
speed.
definitely,
Don't
yeah,
speed.
don't want to speed, don't want to miss pit road here.
What you got?
That was beautifully executed right now.
That was a really good entry.
That was real good. So we're gonna see Cyber just came off pit road.
BD got in front of
I think
Cyber.
I think this is all gonna be 4 tires.
Yeah, okay, I'm about to say, like, so I don't know what preset UK was on last night, but he was able to make it work, so Packers is still on.
Nathan's on the back stretch.
Yeah.
Nathan on the back.
So we're gonna see
Ladies
Nathan.
and
Nathan
one.
took 2. Nathan, he tried it.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
Cyber
a
got
lot of
on
laps.
Saber.
Cyber, of course, not going for the title. He's going for wins. He's going to go around the outside in the 2 black cars, and now the 5 is in front of the 74.
Oh, yeah,
Beautifully
Nathan
done.
took 2. Packers took 4.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
interesting.
Cyber is now going to bullet past the 20 right now.
Yeah, 10 laps.
Yeah, 10 laps to go. That is a big
Really
gap,
is.
though. Oh, man.
It might
Can,
work.
can Nathan hold on? Well, first of all, can his tires hold on? Let alone the 5 to catch him.
Depending on how much his wear is.
This is 9 to go right now. Nathan just took the, Nathan being the leader right now, took 9 to go. That's a lot of laps, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Packers are gonna win this.
Nah, I don't think Packers is.
He's gonna have to get around BD ends.
Yeah. And yeah, let's have fresher tires, but.
But that kind of goes to what I was talking about last night. You know, if everyone's on the same strategy, you always want to be the one that comes down earlier.
Yeah.
And because of that, since everyone apart from Nathan took 4, essentially that gives Cyber priority and is able to pull on away. Technically BD, I should say, but Cyber or BD must have messed up somewhere, and Cyber is able to pull on in front of him. Maybe either a slow pit out or pit in. Anything could have impacted that right there. So because of that, Packers is on a big to-do right now. Oh, BD just got he hit the wall! And that's going to allow Packers 1 more spot right there. So Nathan, he's gonna keep on trying right now, but Cyber is absolutely gaining on him. So I think this is 6 to go. 6 to go, correct?
He might catch him on the last lap.
Yeah, it's gonna be close.
Yeah, it's gonna be real close, but BD is not having a fun time right now.
But he knows his tires.
I wonder if he loosened it up right now and it's just not working out for him. 5, as in this is now 6 to go, or this is 5 to go now? Nathan's busy right now. All right, coming to 5 now, guys, so we can count it down from here.
Alright.
So that's still a lot of laps, and
That's,
Cyber is
yeah.
gaining. So coming to
Packers
5.
is right behind him.
He's gonna catch him too, though.
It's gonna be close, guys.
Might have one of these fantastic Darlington finishes.
But I'll tell you what, if Nathan's able to pull it on out, that's going to be a masterclass of strategy. This is because when UK pit last night, he was already within 10 to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for 2 tires to go that long and to hold out the lead, that would be an absolute masterclass.
Well, I mean, when you take 2 tires, I mean, they gain
4
a
to go.
little bit on first tires. But, I mean, it basically evens out mostly throughout the minutes.
Yeah, but at the same time, after X amount of laps, on 2 tires, your times start really falling off the cliff.
That is true.
It's gonna be.
Packers just needs to hold on right now. If he has any
He
shot,
lost a little bit.
we're thinking in
He
terms
lost a
of
little bit Cyber.
in terms of the big picture now. He just needs to hit consistent laps and hope 3 to go. Hope that the top 2 get into it.
I think. Oh, Nathan might have it.
It's getting.
It's going to be real close, guys.
It's gonna be the last lap.
And the last thing you don't want to see is them get into each other.
2 to go.
Yep, 2 to go now. Essentially, if a caution wants to come out, this is the last opportunity to do so. I don't know, guys. I think Cyber may have been a little bit too little too late.
Yeah.
I think that when he got loose off 10 too, he's gonna get caution.
Yep.
Nathan just needs 1 lap, 1 single lap in order to get his 2nd win of the Xfinity season.
Don't blow a tire.
Don't blow a tire. Don't get loose. Don't show weakness to Cyber. Got a little bit loose right there, but I don't... Unless he blows a tire right here and now, this is going to be it.
I think he. Yeah.
Cyber's gaining. You can tell those tires have went off the cliff. He's going to hold on to it. Excellent work. Absolute masterclass.
Yes. Bless him.
BD, you can tell that BD was not having the night that he wanted. As soon as the race ended, he left the Discord.
Uh-huh.
All right, so just to make sure, I have Nathan, Cyber, Packers, correct?
Yep.
All right, copy. Thank you. You guys will be invited up to the booth, and good race, guys. I know 25%er was not the race that you guys were expecting, but you guys still put on a show. Thank you. All right, guys. So there we go.
Nice.
So yeah, much like last night, 2 tires was the winning call. But unlike last night, Nathan had to go 4 more laps on 2 tires than UK did. So let's get these guys up here in the booth. Who do you guys want to interview?
I'll take Packers, I guess.
Cade, you got
I'll
Cyber?
take.
Or do you
I'll
want?
take the wiener.
You got Nathan? Okay, I'll get Cyber then. All right.
I'll take the wiener.
All right, let's get these guys up in here. Nathan. I totally went past Cyber. Cyber and Packers.
Yeah.
And now we wait.
No waiting game.
There's Cyber, Packers, and Nathan. Okay, well, that was all quick. Everyone joined at the same time. All right, so Excellent job, guys. Real good race. Like I said, I know that the 50 percenter did not happen tonight. I know that's what you guys planned for, but that's the beauty of the Xfinity series. You don't know if it's going to be a 25% or a 50%. It can change at a moment's notice, literally like tonight. So because of that, we had a bit of a, weird strategy in play. Nathan was actually able to get it. So, Brandon, take it away. Packers P3.
I How you doing, Packers?
I'm okay.
I am. How was the car?
It's pretty solid. I don't know, I kind of just ran it pretty hard. I didn't worry about saving too much tonight because I knew I was going to pit late anyway, so. My race from last night, people like Xander couldn't do it. Probably couldn't be done, so I just went all out pretty much. And pretty much pitted just a little bit after they pitted. I was catching him a little bit towards the end, just not quite enough time. Still a good race.
Do you think you could have done anything different to want to win the race, or?
I don't know, maybe I could have pitted a little earlier, but it was just a guessing game. When those other two were going to pick, because we were all about the same. So, but I think Nathan or Agent Orange got pitted earlier, took 2 tires or something, because he was way out there. So whatever he did worked barely, because he started losing it at the end, but he held on. So.
Alright. Alright. Last on P3.
Thanks.
All right, and now we have, of course, the Cup points leader looking for a title here in 3 races. This is Cyber joining us for his third Xfinity start. I know you wanted to win there, bud, but a P2 runner-up is still good. A podium's still a podium. Describe your race there, bud.
Well, it was kind of the race where I was like trying to plot out the whole thing of Darlington because Darlington is going to be that track where it can really eat on the tires, mainly the right front. I knew coming in the car was going to be solid and fast. I mean, it just kind of surprised me, I think, in one turn of the race where I think it was like the first few laps in where it just stepped out on me a bit and then 51 got by me. I tried tailing him, I tried figuring out where to make the move. And my whole plan was to just take 4 tires on the last stop of this 25% and because I knew that was the right call to do. But I got to give credit 51. I mean, he did a goal-on strategy with 2 tires, so I got to give him credit.
So you're saying did you even foster the thought of taking 2 tires, or was it always going to be 4 tires?
I was fostering it, I think, mainly, yesterday about should I take 2, should I take 4, but I kind of learned my lesson from a league race outside of here where you always just got to take 4 around here because it's really the game of tires at Darlington because if you take 2, I mean, it's a good strategy late on the last like 10 or 11 laps or so, but yeah, I just thought of 2 tires. I think like I said yesterday, but I just stick with 4. And it almost got me there. I just need like 5 or 3 more laps left to get him.
So essentially, you thought with the amount of laps left, you thought 2 tires wouldn't have worked.
No.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, sometimes miracles do happen then. So, Cyber, excellent job. Like I said, your third start. I want to ask also just real quick. You're technically your Xfinity starts, or you've only used half of them so far. Are you going to be joining us the rest of the season? We have Charlotte, the Charlotte Roval, and then Homestead. Are you going to be racing all 3, or are you going to be picking and choosing?
I am planning to race all 3, but
A.
see what happens.
All right, well, there we go. Cyber, looking to race the rest of the season on out. So excellent job, P2. Like I said, I know P1 was your goal, but still, P2 is good. Okay, take it away.
Well, well, well. We got the winner, chicken dinner, Nathan.
Yo, yo, yo.
How was a 2 tire strat for you? What was the deciding factor?
Well, I watched the race yesterday, and that was the winning strategy. And funny enough, Cyber said he needed 3 to 5 more laps to catch me, He only needed one more corner because I finished the race with 1% on my left front tire.
Well, that's what you call running it down to the thread. If you had able to do a burnout, you probably wouldn't have done much of a burnout, would you?
I could have done a burnout because it was the front tire, but
There's
yeah, it
no
was.
control on a burnout very well.
Yeah, it was. I was getting really hairy. He really started closing in those last like 5 laps because I was trying to baby it as much as I could, and still only made it with 1% left on that left front.
Well, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. So, well, let's see. How was it when you got out to the lead? How was the car? Was it a good car tonight?
Yeah. I mean, it was a little tight, and I set it up a little tight for the beginning of the runs. Because Darlington, she's gonna eat the tires. I knew it was gonna loosen up, and I didn't plan on making a move that early for the lead, but Cyber made a mistake going into one on like lap 2 or 3, and the door opened up, so I had to take it. And then it's kind of hard to pass at Darlington, so as long as you make good solid laps, I mean, you can kind of control the race from there. So it kind of worked in my favor. I kind of got lucky twice tonight, honestly.
Well, sometimes you just need the golden horseshoe in your race car to make it happen. So, congrats on the P1, and we'll see y'all next week.
Appreciate it.
Of course. So we have the top 3 finishers. Like I said, Darlington provides some of the best racing. Of the 2 Xfinity nights was won by the same strategy, the 2 tire call. And actually, Nathan, I wanted to ask, just not to, I'm sure you don't want to revisit it, but in when you pit with 13 to go, did you think you could make it all the way, or did you want to go an extra couple laps?
I would have liked to have gone another couple laps, but on the off chance Cyber took 4, he was going to undercut me like crazy. So I I tried to minimize the undercut as much as possible, honestly. I knew I
Gotcha.
could make it on fuel with just half a can, but yeah, if I probably should have gone at least one more lap, so I could have pushed another lap or two, but it all worked out.
Well, there we go. I'll tell you what. Excellent show from everyone here. I'm looking at the fastest times before we head on out. Uh, MRL's own BD and from tonight and Trump Train from last night both made the weekly. So excellent job there. That is good honors. So excellent job racing from you guys. We have Charlotte for the Xfinity Series up next. That will be on Sunday to lead us off, and then Monday to close us out for the Xfinity side of things. Cup will be at the Indy Road Course. That will be this coming Saturday. So excellent job here. Darlington, 25%er. Strategy was the key. Nathan was the one who had it correct. Cyber was one corner short of making it a win here. And then Packers looking for a title, trying to chase on down, but unfortunately Nathan was the one that won the race, and he's going to extend that gap a little bit. Still, plenty of racing left. 3 more races left in both the Cup and Xfinity season. So this has been your hosts, Private Patton. We have B Right Racing and Cade up in the booth. So thank you guys so much for joining me, and we are wishing everyone
Always a
here.
pleasure.
Thank you. Everyone watching right now, a good night and have a safe trip if you're watching this at your local movie theater. And we will see y'all next week. Peace out.
Adios.
Every time.